Oh, man. Sorry about that. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Thursday. Oh, I forgot to get the TikTok all set up. Apologize. Just give me a second here. Oh, gosh. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Sorry, it's been a sporadic week. A lot going on. Had a couple job interviews. Had a couple of freelance gigs. Kind of just doing what I can to stay afloat. But anyway, I hope you're all doing well. All right, we're going to get started now on TikTok. We're going to get the trade deadline underway. Oh, Matt Duchesne will be back now. What's up, Christian? How's it going? So that means somebody's got to get sent down. I'm missing something. Like, I don't know why. Oh, because can I not send down? What's up, Rick? How's it going? I mean, I guess I'm going to have to send down Brazeau. He's a two-way contract, so it's okay. But because I'm trying to think of who else. Because obviously we picked up the extra defenseman because. Yeah. Oh no, we should call him back up. We send down Kevin Gravel. Kevin Gravel, I forgot. We're good with defense. What's up, Gibby? How's it going? Long time no see. Yeah. See, we haven't played in a little while, so. All right. So we're gonna send down. We're gonna call back up Brazeau. Oh, I can't. Okay, I need to send Gravel down first. All right, Gravel, send down. Oh. And then call back up Brazeau. What's up, Braden? How's it going? So, great. Now we can, yeah, we'll put Brazeau back on the right wing because even though he could play, Duchesne is still banged up. I mean, Matthew, if the Rangers make the playoffs, I don't think they're going to go far, right? Like, I don't think they're going to have a deep run, even if they make the playoffs. I mean, it helps what we've won. Well, we beat up on the Islanders the other night. That helped. We beat Pittsburgh. That helped. Lost a tough one to Buffalo, but that you can blame on rust after the long break, at least. So, put Gravel into the lineup here. What's up, Christian? How's it going over on TikTok? So, all right. Now that it's in, I'm all right, Christian. So yeah, now that we've reconfigured the lines, we'll say we're a buyer at the trade deadline. We'll do the trade deadline. Let's see who's available. We're good on defense because we made that trade for Connor Clifton, right? Like we're good. Domi's got an expiring contract. Wow, I didn't realize he's an 88 overall. Yeah, it had been a busy week. Busy week. Let's Kevin Hayes. Also, well, that I don't think is accurate necessarily. But obviously he's a centerman. Let's see, the Oilers just made a trade to get Dillon and Jones. I don't need a goalie. I don't need Charlie Lindgren. 'Cause 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 I don't need Charlie Lindgren. 'C Teravainen. Yeah, I don't know if I need. I don't think if I need to make a trade. Right? That's the thing. Especially like Konechny's on the block. Like he'd be a great addition, I think. But him to an expiring contract, right? So. Because that's the thing, is if I wanted anything at this point, now that we got Connor Clifton, I like our defensive depth. I like our goalie situation. I mean, LeBlanc is only like, it says he's 84. He's more like 82. Him to an expiring contract. I kind of don't feel like I need anything. The big trade I would have needed a defenseman. And I got Connor, because of all the injuries, I had to pull the trigger on Connor Clifton, right? I mean, if I want a fourth liner, like a Tyler Mott, nah, that's a lot. That's a blockbuster trade between Seattle and Vancouver. Right, Ryan Donato. But even that, like, I've made trades over the course of the year where, like, Mott's got a two-way contract. Oh, Rangers just made a trade. Sikora and Offman. Wow, for Klingberg, Lagesson, and a pick. Wow, that's a big deal. Those are two big prospects. I mean, in our Ranger franchise, Offman's at the big league level. He won Rookie of the Year. I mean, that might be the thing I do. I might just take like try and get a Tyler Mott just to have like in the system, like again another depth piece, and then just put him in the minors. You know what I mean? Like, does the Avalanche make a trade? Right? You know, just continuing to add depth to, because of all the injuries, and then, I don't know, we'll send them a fourth and a sixth. And, oh, I need to give up a player, too. Fine, like we'll throw this guy in. How's that a low value? That's more than enough value for what Tyler Mott is. Third score? He's not a scoring line forward. Like, I'm sorry. The fourth pick, sixth pick, and a prospect. That's not a bad trade at all. Here, maybe I got somebody a little bit higher on the rankings, but like that's not a bad trade. Like I don't like the computer's dumb. All right, I'm not going to give up more than that for Tyler Mott. Cedar, thank you for the follow. Right? Like, I mean, like, yeah, it just ain't happening. Squeak, thank you for the follow. Right? Like, I'm not giving that up for a depth rental on the wing. I'm not giving that up for Tyler Mott. That's ridiculous. Again, You look at the value, I was giving Pittsburgh more than enough value for what they were looking for. More than enough. Let's see, Scott Saborin. Oh, he's a he's... Let's see, what's this guy here for the Blues looking like? Again, it's just, we're looking for depth. We're just looking... What are you talking about, Anna? Rantanen. He's not on my team. Oh, that's interesting, Squeak. Like... Again, we're just looking for winger depth, like, offensive depth. Right? Like, I don't need to be giving up, the farm for these guys. Yeah, he'll get put on the AHL team. Eddie, thank you for the gift. I appreciate that a lot. I mean, it was tough for the Rangers in terms of we got a lot of injuries, but yeah, like you guys, that was a game we both needed that game, and it only looked like one team played like they needed that game, and that was the Rangers. Great. There we go. So there it is. A depth forward, the one trade we made at the deadline. I'm all right with it. You know, like, it is what it is. It's, you know, 2 back half draft picks. Oh, see, and if I saw this, is this... Oh, he's got a one-way contract. But, like... I mean, Eddie, yeah, that was... I mean, like, look, I'm not rubbing it in. The Rangers spanked you guys. Like, it is what it is, right? Like... So... there's no other way to put it. Like, it was 5-1. So... I mean, I'm kind of happy with... Right? Like, I don't mind giving up a 4th and a 6th pick for that, basically. You know. And I don't mind having only 5 picks in the draft, you know. Oh, for sure. Right? I mean, but it was also the forward. No, everybody was out of position. Like, even a lot of the forwards were just like... I mean, the Rangers just had so much open ice to skate through. Like, I mean, yeah, I guess we're good with the trade deadline. I mean, that's it. Great. So there it is. That's the trade deadline. Da-dun-da-da. Well, what happened to my lines? I didn't... Oh, because I put the... What's-his-face down here? Saborin? Oh, my God. Well, folks, you're not gonna like this, but this is gonna be... I'm gonna have to spend some time fixing this now because this is gonna drive me nuts. I don't want these guys who are leaving the team after this year because they were computer-generated fill-ins. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, this guy, too. He's not actually a player. All right. All right, it's just the couple of guys. Couple of guys, not so bad as I thought. But okay, look, I had Forster here. Oh, God. Yeah, Duchesne's hurt. Oh, the AI ruined everything. What else is new? There we go. That is how it was on offense. On defense, this is what we had on defense. And then scratch should still be Montour's out. Duchesne hurt now. Right. And CC's the 7th defenseman. Okay. All right. Cool. There we go. Love to see it. And yeah, and so we made a trade for this guy, who maybe we'll give an extension to. We'll see what happens. It would be a 2-year. It'd be a 2-way contract. I'd be offering him a 2-way contract if he wanted to stay. But I want to see what his overall is. Cool. Added some depth for the 2-way contract for the stretch run. That's what I wanted. That's all I wanted. Let's play some hockey now. Phew. Oh, excuse me. All right. Portland versus Utah. Todd, thank you for the follow. So, what's up, Nate? How's it going? So, a nice little extra depth piece added. I don't think we gave up a lot for him. And I would love to try to extend him with a 2-way contract, but I want to see what his overall is, and he'll take a few games. What's up, Ari? How's it going? Schmaltz versus Stamkos. Face-off won by Portland. Miller with the puck. Sends it back to Pettersson, who missed a month. This is only his 2nd game back. Sends it to Tyler Toffoli on the right side. Toffoli from the right circle. Shot save. Toffoli gets his own rebound in the corner. Sends it back to Pettersson. Now to Miller. Back to Pettersson. Slap shot never got through. Blocked in front. Arvidsson gathers. His pass intercepted by Schmaltz, and back the other way comes Utah. Oh, Miller lays him out. Schmaltz gets his bell rung as Pettersson now. His pass intercepted by Moser. Over to Keller. Keller hit hard by Victor Arvidsson. Toffoli will send it around the boards. Back to Pettersson. Up to Miller. And now to Stamkos in the breakout pass along the right side. Steven Stamkos from the right circle. Shot saved by the netminder. As Toffoli will gather, kicks it back, but Dursey intercepts. What's up, Mario? How's it going? What's up, Caden? How you doing? Dursey sends up to Teravainen. Teravainen along the right side, circling. He's going to get hit as he gets it to Moser. Shot saved by Kochetkov. Keller down low. Shot save again. Teravainen to Moser. Shot. Oh, and it hits off the post. Kochetkov got a piece of it and deflected off the post, but he finds it and freezes it. 5 minutes gone here in the first period. Cooley versus Haula now. While Duchesne rests up, face-off won there by Utah. Valimaki with the puck. Shot saved there by Kochetkov. Back to Cooley near the point. To Dumba. His shot deflected wide. Good deflection in front, but it went wide. Dumba. Back to Cooley. Knocked away by Saad. Brazeau has it. Justin Brazeau sends it back to Brandon Saad. Saad down the left side. Saad sends it back to the point, but going for a change was Utah. Forster takes the ice. Or excuse me, Portland. And it comes out McCabe now, looking for Saad and Forster, deflects to Dumba. Patty thinking to follow. Michelli now, over to Kane. My God, it's Kane! Michelli down low, one-time shot, perfect feed to Cooley, and it's 1-0 Utah. Portland could not get a change. Logan Cooley on the doorstep. Perfect feed, nothing Kochetkov could do, and it's 1-0 Hockey Club. Kerfoot versus Forster now. Again, Cooley his 9th of the year. That's good for 9th on the team. With 11:25 left here in the first. Michelli and Kane the assists. Face-off won by Forster. Back to Romanov, former Islander. Sends up to Jonathan Drouin along the left side. Trying to get it back to Forster, but knocked off his stick and back to neutral ice. Romanov gathers. Gives it back to Connor Clifton, acquired about a week before the trade deadline. Moving in is Forster, the rookie shot save. In front, Kerfoot gets the rebound, sends it back to Gunther. The ring general, Gunther. Dumba gets played out by Connor Clifton. Portland Polar Bears user sends up to Joseph now along the right side. Matthew Joseph moving in down low. Circling. Still circling. Sends it back to Romanov. Sissons a shot deflected on net. Oh, and Ingram finds it before it bounces in. Oh, Doctor. That almost deflected in, but Ingram gets enough of it, finds it, and freezes it. Sissons now versus Schmaltz. Face-off won by Utah. Keller with the puck. Gets it over to Teravainen. Gets by Romanov. Moves in by himself. Backhand shot save. Yeah, exactly, Rick. I think Gunther would be a good hockey player if he could skate fast enough. So far, it's been all Utah here in the first period. Pass up to Miles Wood on the right side. Miles Wood moving in. Top of the slot shot. Good save by Ingram. Cates gathers the rebound. Moves to the left circle. Sends it over to Pettersson. Marcus Pettersson a shot. Never got through. Schmaltz gets it off of somebody and sends it up to Teravainen. Now back to Keller. Knocked away by Cates. Pettersson goes back and gathers for Portland. Cates will send up to Arvidsson along the left side. Victor Arvidsson looking for Sisson's shot, and a good save by Ingram, and it deflects out of play. Good shot there by Sissons. Good feed from Arvidsson. And now McBain versus Stamkos. Oh, I was born into ice hockey. I was born in the darkness. Kraus, as Utah, McBain wins the face-off. Moves in down low, hit by Miller. Pettersson takes the puck, sends back up to Stamkos. 3 minutes left in the first period. 1-0 Utah. Poked off of Stamkos' stick, and Kraus takes it back. Kraus gets hit at the point, but chips it deep. Pettersson goes and gets it for Portland. Then he loses it. Big hit there. Good forecheck by Utah. And now down low, one-time shot, 2 in a row. McBain again. Save Kochetkov, and he freezes the puck. Leo, thank you for the follow. Bad turnover by Pettersson in his own zone, leading to a golden opportunity for the Hockey Club. Face-off win for Utah. Kesserling shot blocked by Brandon Saad. It deflects into the corner. Now kicked around the boards, and Romanov is there. Romanov now sends up to Saad. Saad through neutral ice, chased there by several players for Utah. Looking for a pass, but it bounces back to him off the deflection. To Connor Clifton. Back to Romanov. Romanov looking for Saad. One-time shot saved by Ingram. Fouled it all the way. Stanley now up to McBain. Up to Kraus. Hit hard by Haula. Puck knocked loose. Period ends. And at the end of 20, here in Utah, in Salt Lake City, it is 1-0 Hockey Club. Utah outshooting Portland 9-6. Hits 8-7. in favor of Utah, and faceoffs 4-2 in favor of Utah. Schmaltz versus Stamkos as we get ready to start the second period. Faceoff won by Utah. Moser over to Durzi. Across to Teravainen. His pass deflects back to him. Moves in. Shot save. Kochetkov with the glove. Leaves it for Miller in the corner. Keandre Miller sends up to Tyler Toffoli. Now looking for Arvidsson. Bad pass. Ingram. Ingram turns it over. And Arvidsson pushes it back on net. And he has to make a perfect save. That was a bad play by the netminder for Utah. And that almost led to the game-tying goal. Puck is cleared all the way down. This will not go as an icing. Referee said Utah could have touched it up much sooner, and Moser now will send back to Schmaltz. Schmaltz sends it across to Teravainen. Forced wide. Passes back to the slot. Keller shot, save, rebound, and it's under Kochetkov. Oh, goodness, that puck was just laying there in the crease, and Kochetkov, his goalie instinct said, lay down, big fella, and that's what he did, and he froze the puck. Haula versus Cooley now to the left of Kochetkov. Shot save, Kochetkov. Up, and we gotta block somebody. Spammer, goodbye. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-dum. Another save by Kochetkov. Cooley versus Haula to the left of Kochetkov. Face-off won by Utah. Valimaki shot. Save Kochetkov. He leaves it for Haula in the corner. He sends it over to Whitecloud. Now up to Brandon Saad. Saad with speed down the left side. Tries to go across ice. Intercepted by Michelli. Back up to Patrick Kane. I believe that's Patrick Kane. Hit hard. As Cooley knocked off the puck. Saad takes it away and gives it to Justin Brazeau. In there for their injured Matt Duchene. Saad gets it back at neutral ice. Gives it to Eric Haula. Haula moving in. Gives it back to Zach Whitecloud. Whitecloud, top of the slot, shot, save, Ingram. Looking for a deflection from Haula, but he missed. With 7 minutes gone now in the second period. Schmaltz versus Forster to the right of Ingram. The rookie Forster loses the faceoff. Dumba with the puck. He gets hit hard, but gets it up to Keller. Keller stood up by Connor Clifton, gets it back to Teravainen. Knocked away by Romanov with his stick. Gets it back to Schmaltz. Moving in down low around the Portland net. Harassed there. Good job by the Portland defense. Clifton takes it away and sends it back up to Matthew Joseph. Joseph cross ice. Jonathan Drouin. Backhand shot saved by Ingram. Not his best shot. Teravainen now back up to Dumba. Back across to Valimaki, who has it taken away by Forster, who clears. But this is going to, going to go all the way down for an icing. Mistake there by the rookie with 10:10 left in the period. Schmaltz versus Forster to the right of Kochetkov. Shots 13-9 in favor of Utah. Faceoff won by Utah. Moser. Durzi shot saved by Kochetkov. Saw it all the way. He leaves it for Joseph. Now up to Forster. Sends it across to Drouin. Drouin shot. Oh, and I might have got a piece of the post. As a save by Ingram. Through a screen. Now Keller with the puck. Makes a move to get by Connor Clifton. Now to Teravainen, shot save Kochetkov. He leaves it for Miller. Miller now across the Clifton, up to Joseph, gains the zone. Looking for a back pass, but it goes all the way throughout the zone. And because of the change, Doan is there. Back to Durzi. Down low to Kerfoot, hit by Cates. And looked like somebody might have slashed. Yeah, they're slashing. And Alexander Kerfoot is going to the sin bin for 2. And Portland gets their first power play of the game. Boy, did they need that. Because it's been all Utah, really, up until this point. McBain versus Stamkos now. Face-off one back to Forster. Arvidsson a shot, save, rebound goes wide. Stamkos tried to bury the rebound. Kesseling gets rid of it up to Krause. Has it knocked off his stick. McBain with the puck. Brazeau will now clear it out to Toffoli. And he'll gain the zone on the power play. Toffoli moving in. Toffoli a shot saved by Ingram. Kesseling cannot clear. Brazeau keeps it in. And now looking for Toffoli, another shot saved by Ingram. He's keeping this a 1-0 game. Stamkos, Arvidsson, Forster, 5 forwards on the ice. Forster, slap shot, rebound, and it is cleared away, or at least for temporarily by Kesselring. As offsides, Portland could not keep it in. It is cleared out. What's up, Hunter? How's it going? Some sustained pressure here on the power play for Portland. I mean, we'll see, Hunter. It's a week into spring training. Again, though, the Yankees are still the favorite in the American League, in my opinion. It's a fact. Wood gathers the puck down low. Sends up to Jonathan Drouin. His pass intercepted by Dursey. He gets it back to Cooley, who has the only goal of the game, as Brandon Saad says, take a seat, big fella, and he puts him into the bench. Paula back to Drouin, to Saad, shot save Ingram. Saad now with the puck. Wood, a shot deflected on net. Drouin to Wood, shot again, save Ingram. As it's back to 5-on-5. But boy, a lot of sustained pressure there for Portland, as Ingram has to make 5 saves on the power play. Paula now with the puck in the trapezoid, circling around. 3.5 left here in the second. Drouin, cross ice to Joseph. Joseph, a shot, saved by Ingram. Moser with the puck, gets it to Dursey. He gets hit by Joseph, loses it, but he gets it up to Kane. Hunter, you don't know what you're talking about. Nobody is worried about the Tampa Bay Rays. And if you're like, oh, but they look good in spring, it's 3 games into spring training, dude. Like, you're nuts. Drouin to Joseph. Back to the point for White Cloud. Back to Toffoli. Toffoli moving in. Shot. Out. He scores. Tyler Toffoli looking like the Rangers versus the Islanders the other night. Just allowed to walk right into the slot. Picked his spot and lights the lamp. His 24th of the year. And we're tied at 1. Like, honestly, Hunter, like, I mean, I think Boston's more likely to make the playoffs than Tampa is. Schmaltz versus Stamkos. With a minute left here in the second period, White Cloud and Joseph the assists. Face-off won by Portland. Romanov, and again, that power play, it feels like all the momentum has shifted now. Utah dominating the first 35 minutes of this game, but after that power play, it has been all Portland since, and they find the equalizer late here in the second. One last rush to Foley from the blue line, a blast, saved by Ingram as the period expires. At the end of 40 here in Utah, we are tied at 1. Shots now favoring Portland, 18-15. Hits favoring Portland, 19-15. Face-offs in favor of Utah, 10-4. Schmaltz versus Stamkos. We'll see if we can find a deciding goal here in the third period. Face-off won by Stamkos, back to Miller. He'll send it back to Pettersson. Up to Stamkos at center ice. Loses the puck at the blue line. Good defense there by Utah. Teravainen hit hard by Miller. Stamkos takes it away and sends up to Arvidsson. Across now to Toffoli. Toffoli, a shot, save Ingram. Stamkos now moving in down low. Stamkos, oh, what a save! Oh, he was looking for the far post, and Ingram snatches it with the glove. Oh, a beautiful shot by Stamkos. A better save by Ingram. Halla versus Schmaltz now. Face-off won by Halla. Back to White Cloud. White Cloud shot, his stick exploded. Moser with the puck. Gets hit by Brazeau. White Cloud gets a stick. And clears it all the way down. That will be an icing. 3 minutes gone here in the third. 1-1 here in Utah. Schmaltz versus Halla. Face-off won by Utah. Moser to Dursey. Shot blocked by Saad. Brazeau takes it away. And it's now Brazeau and Saad. His pass knocked away by Keller. Over to Dursey. Up to Moser. To Teravainen. Knocked away by Halla. Back up to Saad now. Back to Halla. Shot, save Ingram. Brazeau eventually gets to the rebound. Now to McCabe. McCabe, a shot saved by Ingram. Moser again now with the puck. Sends up and clears out to Cooley. Cooley, who has the goal tonight for Utah. Sends it back to Michelli. Shot through a screen. Saved by Kochetkov. Puck back to Dumba. Back to Cooley. Shot. Oh, and it's tipped by Patrick Kane. It's Kane. It's Kane. My God, it's Kane. His 18th of the year. Tipped it in front. Deflected it in off the shot by Cooley. And this second line for Utah has delivered both goals. It's 2-1 Hockey Club. Cooley and Dumba on Kane's 18th of the year. Face-off won by Utah. Michelli with the puck back to Cooley. Down low, knocked away. Shot saved by Kochetkov. Leaves it for Romanov. Up to Jonathan Drouin. Drouin on the right side. Slap shot save. Rebound. Joseph gets the rebound and scores! Too big of a rebound from Ingram. He didn't know where it went. Joseph found it, caught it, placed it on the ice, and then easily flipped it home. And just like that, we are tied at 2. Matthew Joseph, his 13th of the year. It's good for 7th now on the team. Drouin and Romanov the assists. Thank you for the follow. I'm not sure how to say your name. Miller takes the puck away in his own zone, sends up to Cates. Cates, his pass intercepted by Dumba, looking for Pettersson, and then tries to throw it up. Oh, almost got intercepted by Wood. Here comes Doan, though. 3-on-2 for Utah. Doan gets by Miller. Doan, shot, short side, saved by Kochetkov. And Wood gets it out of danger and up to Miller. Across to Cates. Back to Miller. Keandre Miller, a shot saved by Ingram. Miller, back to Pettersson, a shot deflected wide. Puck deflects around the corner. Tizzo, thank you. I think good shot blocked in front by Jake McCabe as he sends it up to Victor Arvidsson. Over to Stamkos. Stamkos from the left side. Circling. Moving in now. Stamkos, a shot saved by Ingram. Arvidsson, McCabe, Whitecloud, another shot saved by Ingram. And he'll freeze the puck. Good sustained pressure here by Portland. Haula versus Schmaltz now. 7:30 left in the third. Face-off one back to Whitecloud. Now to McCabe, a shot. Oh, it hit the post. Oh, he hit the post again, Jake McCabe. Teravainen now laid out by McCabe. It beat Ingram and it rang off of iron. As now Whitecloud will send up to Saad and Brazeau. Brazeau looking for Saad. Shot saved short side, Ingram. Great setup there by the second line. But Ingram standing on his head to keep this game 2-2. Kesserling offsides for Utah. It'll be a neutral zone face-off. Cooley versus Forster now. Face-off one back to Dursey. Up to Kane. Taken away by Drouin. And Connor Clifton has the puck. Gets it back to Drouin. Jack, thank you for the follow. Drouin sends it across to Joseph. Oh, he does it again! Matthew Joseph with the one-timer! From the right circle, his second of the game. And it's the first lead of the day for Portland. It's 3-2 Polar Bears. Ingram's going to wish he had that one back. He got a piece of it. He tipped it off the glove. And it still went in. Right there, you got a piece of the leather. But not enough, and it stayed on target as the water bottle goes flying. Cooley versus Forster now. With 4 minutes to go, Drouin and Clifton the assists. Face-off won by Utah. Patrick Kane, who has a goal tonight, hit by Clifton. Drouin takes it away, gives it to the rookie Forster. Back to Connor Clifton. Clifton knocked off the puck, gets it back to the rookie Forster, though. Back to the blue line for Drouin. Tries to get it back to Forster, but Kane intercepts. Sends over to Cooley. 2.5 left in the third. Cooley gets by Drouin. Cooley, though, can't get by Romanov, but does get a shot off. On the rebound goes to Kane. Kane finds the loose puck and gets it behind Kochetkov. It's his second of the night. His 15th of the year, or excuse me, his 19th of the year. And we are tied in this back and forth tilt at 3-3. This second line for Utah has had Portland's number tonight. They've scored all 3 goals. Schmaltz versus Stamkos now, 2:21 left. Cooley the only assist. Yeah, stop kidding, yeah. All the Undertaker. Keller with the puck, gets by Whitecloud, cross to Teravainen, back to Keller, shot save Kochetkov, and he'll hold. 1:47 left now in the third. Schmaltz versus Haula. Face-off won by Haula, back to Whitecloud. Gives it back to Haula, and now up to Brandon Saad, who almost had a goal earlier. Now to Justin Brazeau on the right side. Brazeau circling around the net. Still circling, shot, save Ingram. Moser gets it in the corner, less than a minute to go. Teravainen up to Jersey. Over to Schmaltz. Schmaltz moving in. Shot, oh, what a shot and what a save by Kochetkov as he leaves it for Whitecloud in the corner. On the breakaway, Schmaltz can't beat him. Brazeau, Saad, shot blocked. Deflects on net. Oh, and Ingram almost put it in his own net. He almost put it in his own net. Ingram's got to stop handling the puck. He's just got to hold on to it. Kerfoot versus Stamkos now to the left of Ingram. Face-off won back by Stamkos to Miller. Miller, Pettersson, shot, save, rebound. Stamkos can't get a good shot off. Kerfoot now gets it out to Gunther. Across to Doan. Doan back to Gunther, shot, save, Kochetkov. Leaves it for Miller. Cross ice to Toffoli, up to Arvidsson. Arvidsson circling, sends it back to Pettersson, shot never got through the traffic. Valimaki has it now. Sends it up to Doan on the left side. Hit by Arvidsson. Arvidsson, one last shot, saved by Ingram, and we're going to overtime. A long Hail Mary shot by Arvidsson, easily kicked aside. And 3 periods was not enough. We're going to overtime, tied at 3. Shots and hits still in favor of Portland. Face-offs in favor of Utah. Stamkos versus Schmaltz. Face-off won by Stamkos, back to Toffoli. Toffoli will gain the zone. Toffoli by himself, moving in, shot, he scores! And just like that, Tyler Toffoli ends it in overtime. His second of the game, the first shot of overtime, got through Ingram, and Portland picks up 2 points here in Utah. His 25th of the year. Stamkos will get the only assist. And yeah, it got under the blocker and bounced in. Finny, thank you for the follow. Yeah, easier said than done, Leafs fan. Your 3 stars. Number 3 with 2 goals, including the game winner and a hit, Tyler Toffoli. Your number 2 star with 2 goals, an assist, and a hit, Matthew Joseph. And what, your number 1 star is Patrick Kane in a losing effort? Yep, your number 1 star with 2 goals, an assist, and 2 hits in a losing effort, Patrick Kane. So we will now head to Pittsburgh. Boo that man! Boo! It'll be Alex I can never say his name. Nedeljkovic versus Gustafsson. Here on this interesting road trip. We go Utah, Pittsburgh, back to Utah before facing off against Florida back in Portland. So, I'm going to take a quick look at the injury report. Again, Matt Duchene should be back either for that game, if not against Utah, he'll be back against Florida for sure. But he will not be in for this game, so... But Portland finds a way to win against Utah. And now we'll head to Pittsburgh. The PPG Paints Arena. Pittsburgh 32-25-6. Portland 53-6-4. Stamkos versus Crosby. Face-off won by Stamkos, back to Miller. He sends it over to Pettersson. Up to Toffoli. Coming off a big game. Toffoli across for Stamkos. Shot saved Nedeljkovic. And out of play. Good passing there by Portland. And a good save by the former Red Wing. Nedeljkovic, as he said, it's deflects out of play. Crosby versus Stamkos now. Face-off won this time by Pittsburgh. Letang with the puck. Sends up to Sharangovich, acquired at the trade deadline. His pass intercepted by Arvidsson, who sends it up to Stamkos. Stamkos along the left side, moving in. Has it knocked off his stick, gets it back, sends it over to Miller. Now to Pettersson. Tries to get it back to Miller, but it's going to deflect all the way back down. Gustafsson comes out, sends it up to Miller. Good play there by the netminder. Toffoli back across to Stamkos. Miller keeps it in. And back to Stamkos. To Miller. One-time shot never got through. Arvidsson with the puck. Back to Pettersson. Tries to get it down low again to Stamkos. Again, a misfire by Pettersson. And Sharangovich gets it over to Crosby. Back to Malkin now. Malkin a shot. Saved by Gustafsson. Pittsburgh keeps it in. One-time shot. Save again, Gustafsson. And he leaves it for Pettersson. And now... somebody drew a penalty for Portland, as right now it's now 6-on-5, as Brazeau, short side shot, saved, Nedeljkovic, he'll hold, and Sharangovich is going to the sin bin for slashing. So Sharangovich, I guess, slashed the goaltender. I'm not sure what happened there, but we'll take it, and we'll go on the man advantage. First power play of the game goes to Portland. As it'll be Bonino versus Druin in the face-off dot. Face-off won by, technically Pittsburgh, I believe, but Portland has it. Druin, his pass is by Eller, meant to put that along the blue line. Eller will get it to neutral ice. Druin will retrieve it and start back in for Portland. Druin with the puck. Tries to send it down the low. The Joseph shot saved Nedeljkovic. Joseph to Saad. Back to Miles Wood. His shot saved Nedeljkovic. And he'll hold. Donato, his first game since being acquired at the deadline. Like many players we've seen so far in this game for Pittsburgh. Monahan wins it back to Carlson. Sends it across to Letang. And he clears. Miles Wood gets it to Brandon Saad. Saad gains the blue line. Saad moving in. Saad backhand shot. Never got through. Carlson was in the way. Now turned over to Druin. A shot. Saved Nedeljkovic. Druin sends it back to Wood. Sends it to Saad. And a stick explodes on the one-timer. Bad break literally for Portland. As here comes 2-on-1 shorthanded Monahan. Shot saved by Gustafsson. Excuse me. Druin up to Joseph. He gets hit from behind, nothing called. Letang has it, chips it deep to Monahan, shorthanded. Saad picks his pocket. Back up to Druin. Last seconds of the power play. Druin, Saad, shot blocked. So 2 shots on net for Portland. They do not score on the power play. Over to Tyler Toffoli. Toffoli, his shot blocked. Letang has it, bounces it around the boards to Carlson. Sharangovich now, who was in the sin bin, gets laid out as he gets it to Monahan. And turns it over to Forster, the rookie. Up to Toffoli now. Toffoli knocked off his stick. Forster keeps it in. Forster moving in, the rookie shot. Oh, it might have hit iron. Nedeljkovic gets a piece of it. And then it deflects out. And the puck deflects now to Toffoli, looking for Forster. O'Connor, though, gets it off the intercept and sends it deep. Victor Arvidsson gets it back behind his own net. And sends up to Brazeau. Brazeau along the right side, as going for a change is Portland. Kicks it around, Janmark is there. Sends it back to O'Connor. O'Connor laid out by Miller as Wood goes and retreats and retrieves the puck. Sends it around the boards to Noah Cates. Cates now along the left side with speed. Cates circling behind the Pittsburgh net. Cates still circling. Shot! And it goes wide off the deflection! Rutta now up to Bjork. Again, that broken stick from Saad earlier. We haven't had a stoppage. Still causing issues as Cates keeps it in. Cates to Whitecloud, to Miller. Looking to Wood. They hit the broken stick and goes back behind the net to Rutta. Up to Raquel. Nedeljkovic. Poked away by Whitecloud to Crosby. Arvidsson now. Oh, I'm going for a change. It's going to go down as an icing. I thought I had an open man there, and he decided to get off the ice. Nedeljkovic. Crosby versus Clifton. Why is Clifton in the face-off dot? What is happening here? Graves passes back to Carlson. Whitecloud intercepts. Something's going on with my lines. There might have been an injury. Connor Clifton with the puck. Sends it over to Toffoli. Toffoli, a shot saved by Nedeljkovic. Anyway, Miller back to Malkin. Crosby across to Sharangovich, knocked away by Whitecloud. Nedeljkovic. Long pass up to Toffoli. Toffoli along the right side, circling around the net. Still circling. Shot saved, Nedeljkovic. And with 15 seconds left, he'll hold the puck. Bonino versus Forster. To the right of Nedeljkovic. Face-off won by Pittsburgh. Letang sends it cross ice to Joseph. Up to Bonino. Slap shot save Gustafsson. Back to Joseph at the point, but the period expires. At the end of 20, that's cool, Andrew. At the end of 20, look at that save by Nedeljkovic. And it just, again, deflected wide. Oh, and then that's what happened, trying to bank it in, and it hit the outside of the cage. A game of inches. Shots in favor of Portland, hits and face-offs in favor of Pittsburgh. Portland 0 for 1 on the power play. Good to see Stamkos back out there after missing a shift at the end of the first period. Crosby versus Stamkos. Face-off won by Crosby back to Joseph. He gets it up to Sharangovich. Over to Malkin, who gets hit from behind, but he leaves it for Letang. Shot saved, Gustafsson with the glove. Pettersson up to Arvidsson. Victor Arvidsson. Oh, he makes a move. And here comes Arvidsson. 2-on-1. Oh, he tried to get it to Stamkos, but Letang breaks it up. Sharangovich now back to Crosby, who gets hit. Malkin gets hit again, loses the puck. Toffoli takes it away and again sends it up to Arvidsson. Arvidsson this time again, his pass knocked away, surrounded by Penguins. Crosby gets by Pettersson. Back to Sharangovich, hit by Miller. Deflects on net, shot saved Gustafsson. Joseph can't get it through all the bodies. In front, and now 2-on-2. Pettersson to Brandon Saad. Shot saved Nedeljkovic, and he holds. Good save there through the screen as Saad let one fly from the top of the slot. And now you just wonder, Tyler Toffoli, ooh, he got clipped in the leg there and fell funny. You hope he's okay. He is the Polar Bears' leading scorer with 25 goals this year. Face-off won by Pittsburgh. Carlson to Monahan up to Bunting. Across to Smith. Poked away there. Puck pinballs around. Smith finds it again. And now Monahan, he gets taken out, and it's going to be a power play for Pittsburgh. As Brandon Saad is going to get called for tripping. Yeah, right there at the end. Just could not get his stick out from between the skates. Not cleanly, anyway. So now Pittsburgh gets their first power play of the game. Sissons versus Monahan to the left of Gustafsson. 5 minutes gone in the period. Scoreless game so far. Face-off won there by Portland. Romanov with the puck. He'll send it up to Joseph. Joseph short-handed. Moving in. Lets one rip. Save Nedeljkovic through a screen. As Joseph continues to kill time in the man advantage. Back the other way now. Here comes Pittsburgh. Bunting hit by Romanov at the blue line and hit again by Connor Clifton for his trouble. as Romanov will clear. Carlson goes and gets it. Sends back to Bunting. Up to Raquel. Raquel hit hard by Clifton. His pass, though, goes through, and somehow Bunting gets through Gustafson. Michael Bunting, his 10th of the year. It's a Pittsburgh power play goal. And that is one that Gustafson is going to wish he had back, but it counts all the same. Right off of his right leg and under the blocker. Carlson picks up an assist. He now has 51 points on the year. So halfway through the power play, Raquel and Carlson the assist. Pittsburgh capitalizes as face-off won by Portland. Brandon Saad moving in, throws it towards the net. Nedeljkovic sends up now to Sharangovich, who gets hit hard by Whitecloud, and Brazeau takes it away. Brazeau over to Haula through a screen shot, save Nedeljkovic. Haula looking for Saad. Crosby intercepts and gives it to Sharangovich. Sharangovich gets laid out, but he gets it to Joseph. His shot blocked by McCabe. McCabe sends it up to Haula. Haula behind the defense. Eric Haula moving in. Shot. Save Nedeljkovic, and he holds. Oh, he went to the backhand, and if he held that for maybe half a second longer, he might have scored. Bonino versus Forster to the left of Nedeljkovic. 9 minutes gone in the second period. Face-off won by Pittsburgh. Bjork has it. He'll chip it deep after gaining the center ice line, go for a change. Miller gets it. Gives it to Forster. The rookie sends up now to Jonathan Drouin. Drouin from the left circle, putting on the brakes. Gives it back to Pettersson. His shot deflected high and wide of the net. Off of somebody. Rutta with the puck. Has it taken away by Miller. Miller kicks it back to Drouin. Drouin keeps it in. Pressured there, top of the slot. Drouin still circling. Sends it over to Miller. Miller through a screen. Never got through. Deflected wide. Miller goes and gets his own rebound. Sends it back to Pettersson. To Drouin. To Pettersson. Shot deflected again wide. Nothing on net here so far for Portland. Good opportunities, but nothing to capitalize. Joseph Pettersson. That on net. Rebound kicks out to Rutta. And he's going to get it out of danger now. Up to O'Connor. Hit by Miller. Big hit there. Forster takes it away. Forster now through neutral ice. From the right circle. Putting on the brakes at the deep. Looking for and finds Arvidsson. Oh! What a one-timer! What a shot! What a save! Donato now 2-on-1 for Pittsburgh. Shot, save, Gustafson. And he will hold with 5 minutes left in the period. Arvidsson had a beautiful setup there right in the center of the slot, and he just, Nedeljkovic just made an amazing save. Sissons versus Eller. Eller wins it back to Joseph, moving in. Whitecloud blocks his shot. Wood takes it away, and out comes Portland. Wood with speed. Wood looking for a man, but it's kicked away. Good block there by the defenseman. Eller up to Raquel, poked away by McCabe, but Raquel is going to get it down low before he gets hit by Whitecloud. As Portland's starting to throw the body a little bit more. Pass up to Cates. Now looking for Wood. Miles Wood splits the defense. Wood moving in, and he scores! Miles Wood on the breakaway! He split the defense, and he wraps it around Nedeljkovic, and we're tied at 1! Wood's 10th of the year! The fourth line delivers an equalizer here late in the second. McCabe gets one of the assists, as now Monahan versus Stamkos at center ice. Cates the other one. Face-off won by Stamkos, back to Romanov. Sends up to Toffoli, just onside. Toffoli turns it over to Bunting, who has the goal tonight. He gets hit by Romanov. Sends it over to Connor Clifton now. Clifton along the left side, moving in. Connor Clifton moving in. Connor Clifton, a shot saved to Nedeljkovic. Letang has it taken away. Connor Clifton has been rejuvenated here in Portland. As Arvidsson a shot, Stamkos can't get to the rebound. Or that's Toffoli, excuse me. Sends it over to Romanov now. To Stamkos. Back to Pettersson. Looking for Romanov, who wasn't paying attention. He wanted to change. Smith with a few seconds left, moving in. Shot, save Gustafson, down low, poked away as the period expires. Almost a costly turnover there at the end of the period At the end of 40, though, here in Pittsburgh, we are tied at 1. Hits a little more even that period, but Pittsburgh still has the advantage for the game. Portland has the advantage in shots. Face-offs also more even that period. Pittsburgh a slight advantage in the game there. Portland 0 for 1 on the power play. Pittsburgh 1 for 1 on the power play. Crosby versus Stamkos. 1-1 here in the third. Face-off won by Stamkos. Back to Miller. Thank you, Tom. Miller looking for Stamkos to flex off of his skates. Joseph takes it away, gets it back to Crosby. To Sharangovich, shot save Gustafsson, and he's going to hold it and freeze the puck. Tom, thank you for the follow. What are you talking about, Bronny? Crosby versus Stamkos to the right of Gustafsson. Face-off won back by Pittsburgh. Stamkos loses it. Sharangovich shot saved by Gustafsson. Leaves it for Miller. Miller turns it over to Malkin, though. Sharangovich has it poked off his stick, and Arvidsson takes it back. Dylan, thank you for the share. Arvidsson along the right side. Yeah, if only, Bronny. Dylan's thinking in for the share. Circling. Looking for Miller. Shot deflected. Save. Nedeljkovic. Excuse me. Can never still say that. Sharangovich now on the right side, or left side. Moving in. Shot saved by Gustafsson. Miller gets it off the rebound. Long pass for Stamkos. Stamkos breakaway. Moving in. Shot. Save Nedeljkovic. Oh, he made the save short side. As Sharangovich turns it over to Whitecloud. And now they turn it over right back as they wanted to go for a change. Holland now on the ice. He turns it over. Brazeau takes it back at center ice. And now finally here comes Portland. Brazeau back to McCabe. Jake McCabe a shot saved to Nedeljkovic and he holds. 5:45 gone in the third. Tied at 1. Forster versus Monahan to the right of Nedeljkovic. Face-off won back by Forster to Romanov. Romanov a shot through a screen, hit somebody, went wide. Carlson now, surrounded by Portland jerseys, gets it out to Smith. Smith up to Graves, gets it back to Smith. Oh, and it looks like we're going to have ourselves a penalty coming up here on Portland as soon as they get the puck, as it's finally touched up. Thank you, Bronny. Matthew Joseph will go to the sin bin for tripping, got a little sloppy with the stick. And Pittsburgh already 1 for 1 tonight on the power play, trying to replicate that. Sissons versus Crosby, won by Crosby. Janmark's shot hit somebody in front, never got through. And Pettersson turns it over, but then Toffoli gets it right back. Pettersson throws it on net, save Nedeljkovic. Letang gathers and sends it up to Janmark, and now Malkin. 30 seconds gone in the main match. Malkin hit by Sissons. Sharangovich to Crosby. Turns it over. Malkin a shot. As he recovers, save Gustafsson and he'll hold. It's Pittsburgh and my expansion franchise CJ, the Portland Polar Bears. Monahan versus Cates. Face-off won by Pittsburgh. One-time shot saved Gustafsson off a deflection that really deadened it. And now up to Cates, and Cates will clear. Carlson with the puck. Sends it back to Raquel. Over to Bunting, who has a power play goal already tonight. But Connor Clifton picks his pocket. Clifton takes it back into the Pittsburgh zone. And now Pittsburgh back the other way. Raquel with the puck. 3-on-2. Raquel moving in. Shot down low. Save Gustafsson. Brazeau sends it around the boards to Romanov. Up to Cates, and Cates will clear. Thanks, Bronny. 9 minutes gone here in the third. 10 seconds left of the power play. One last rush for Pittsburgh. Raquel to the right side, knocked away by Romanov. Gustafsson will leave it for him. We're back to 5-on-5. So a successful kill there for Portland as Joseph, fresh out of the sin bin now, takes it deep. Now looking for Holla. Oh, and it hit a man. Holla had half the net empty, and one of the defensemen blocked it. And now Whitecloud a shot, and Whitecloud scores! A blast from the blue line, his 6th of the year! And it's 2-1 Portland! The momentum after killing off the power play shifts to Portland, and Whitecloud capitalizes. Mackie, if you don't like it, keep scrolling, buddy. Haula will pick up an assist. Stamkos versus Crosby now. 9:16 left in the third. Haula and Brazeau get the assists. Letang sends a cross life to Sharangovich. Now to Crosby. Crosby hit by Pettersson. Tries to chip it deep. Deflects on net. Gustafsson there finds it and freezes it. So, bouncing puck on net. Gustafsson does a good job to just corral it. I am playing Crosby versus... I am playing and announcing. Face-off won by Pittsburgh. Shot off the face-off. Save Gustafsson. And he's going to leave it behind the net for Pettersson, who gets tripped up. Nothing called. Crosby then has picks his pocket and then has it picked back. Pettersson now along the right side. Sends over to Stamkos. Tries to get a shot off. Shot saved by Nedeljkovic off of Arvidsson, who picked up the loose puck. Crosby back the other way now. Gonna get hit by Miller, but he gets it to Letang. But Ben Pettersson knocks it off his stick with a poke check. Stamkos up to Toffoli. Over to Arvidsson, who chips it into the Pittsburgh zone. But O'Connor now takes it back the other way for Pittsburgh. Janmark moving in. Miller turns it over. Bonino shot save. Gustafsson. Puck rattles around the boards to Jonathan Drouin. 4.5 left here in the third. Drouin back to Keandre Miller. Miller is shot saved by Nedeljkovic. Puck pass goes up to Janmark. 2-on-1. His pass intercepted by the rookie Tommy Forster. Sends it up to Drouin. Drouin bouncing off of guys. Jonathan Drouin moving in. Shot. Rebound cleared away from danger. Juan. Janmark again with the puck. Sends it back to Bunting, who has the Pittsburgh goal tonight. Now sends it over to Monahan, but he is offsides with 2:03 left in the third. Connor, thank you for the share. 2-1 game here in Pittsburgh. Sissons versus Eller. I think that's fair, P. I think that's fair. Face-off won by Portland. McCabe with the puck. And he'll gain the zone. McCabe tries to get it to the left circle, but Rutta intercepts and sends up to Raquel. Raquel gets hit by Cates, and here comes Noah Cates, the former Flyer, back the other way. Cates sends it across. McCabe shot. Save Nedeljkovic on the one-timer, and he'll freeze the puck with 53 seconds to go. Thank you, Bronny. I appreciate it. Adam, thank you for the share. Crosby versus Haula. You have to imagine Nedeljkovic is going to leave the net shortly. Face-off won by Pittsburgh. Rutta has it. He'll send up to Sharangovich. And there goes Nedeljkovic. Malkin gets the zone. Malkin now. Shot save Gustafsson. He'll put it in the corner. Romanov has it to Haula. Long pass for Brandon Saad. Saad on the empty net. He scores! His 16th of the year. Likely the nail in the coffin. Good passing there by Portland to get it out of the zone. And Saad hits the empty net to end this one in all likelihood. Malkin had a chance. Gustafsson made the save. Monahan versus Sissons. Thank you, Bronny. Sorry, Sandy. Haula and Romanov, the assist. Face-off won there by Portland. McCabe sends over to Cates. Back to Whitecloud. Up to Wood. Miles Wood moving in. Wood tries to go short side. Save Nedeljkovic. He'll hold. Sissons versus Monahan. Sandy, thank you for the follow. Face-off won by Pittsburgh. Rutta with the puck. Sent up to Smith. They're going to pull the goalie again. Cates is going to take it away. Turns it back over to Monahan. Monahan to Bjork down low. Short side shot. Save Gustafsson. He'll leave it for Wood. Wood sends up to Sissons. Sissons gains the blue line. Hits the empty net. A nice stat patter. The 5th goal of the year for the 4th line centerman. And a little insult to injury there with only a few seconds left on the clock. Sissons, his 5th of the year. Wood and Gustafsson will get the assists. Face-off won by Pittsburgh, but the game is won by Portland. And the final is 4-1. Pete, thank you for the follow. So it was all Portland after that breakaway goal by Wood. I appreciate that, Bronny. What's up, Snap? How's it going? Shots 29-18 in favor of Portland. That game hits well in favor of Pittsburgh, as were the faceoffs. Oh, wait. Your number 2 star, Nedeljkovic, 25 saves on 27 shots faced. Thank you. I miss it. Your number 1 star with a goal, an assist, and a hit, Miles Wood. So we'll now head back to Utah. Who we beat in overtime last time we faced. We Matt Villalta in net, it looks like, versus Gustafson. I appreciate that, Snap. So, and let's take a quick look at, is Matt Duchene still hurt? No, Duchene is back. So Duchene's back, so that means we're going to go to the lines. So Duchene will be there we go. Saad moves back to his natural, to the right wing. Holla goes back to the left wing. Duchene goes back to center. So. Yeah, I don't know why, this is not our best line, and I don't know why. I don't know why the computer set this line up like this. Like, I really don't. I just don't get it. Ugh. Noah, thank you for the follow. Alright, like, obviously top line makes perfect sense. I get that. Well, even that, like, actually, I'm going to put Miller here. And that's going to give us, I think, Arvidsson to put here. Yeah, that helps. And then let's see, we're going to put McCabe here. Oh, no, that actually hurt the line. Okay. Connor Clifton? That helps the line. Okay. Maybe we put Noah Cates here. There we go. Putting Noah Cates there. At least it's even. Thank you, Bronny. So that makes sense. Cates belongs in the power play. I like that power play unit much better. Hall at center, Druin on the wing. Although we'll change up where they are, which wings they're on. That's cool, Tom. And yeah, we'll put Cates there instead of Wood. Give him some power play time. And, yeah, there we go. And then let's see. And then, yeah, and then scratched. Yeah, Milano, CC, Brazeau. And then probably Brazeau will go back down to the AHL when Montour comes back for the playoffs, because Connor Clifton's been playing too well for me not to have him in the lineup. Like, I traded for Connor Clifton, and boy, did he just absolutely take like a fish to water with our team. And I love to see it. What time is it? 4:42. Ooh, we might only have time for... Well, we better get going, because we might not have enough time for 2 more games that I usually like to play, because that trade deadline took a little bit longer than I expected. Because I have something to do I have a call to make in an hour and 20 minutes, so... And I don't want to rush. But back to Utah. Here we go. And the guy we traded for got hurt. Amazing. But yeah, this team plays... We're much better with Matt Duchene in the lineup. So, this is a little bit of a grudge match. This is, yeah, against Portland and Utah. I can see that as being a rivalry. Yeah, Tyler Toffoli gets a scoring boost. Patrick Kane gets a scoring boost. It should be a fun one. And welcome back to Salt Lake City. Cooley, who had a goal... Oh, it looks like maybe he has some injuries. As Cooley's here in the top line now. It's not Schmaltz. Stamkos, face-off won by Stamkos to Miller, up to Toffoli. Toffoli has it poked away. Miller keeps it in. Shot, deflected, oh, just wide on over the net. Not a play. Grudge match. It's a grudge match. Cooley versus Stamkos now to the left of Villalta. Villalta. Anyway, face-off won by Utah. Moser with the puck. Gets it up to Teravainen. Gets it across to Keller. Poked away by Pettersson, who sends back up to Stamkos. Stamkos with speed up the left side. Stamkos moving in. Short side shot. Save Villalta and a hold. Cooley versus Duchene now. Duchene, his first game back after missing 4 or 5. Wins it back to White Cloud. Over to McCabe. Back to White Cloud. Shot saved by Villalta. And the second line draws a penalty as Teravainen's going to get called for cross-checking. I don't know about that. If they called it if there was a dive in the video, if diving was allowed in the video game, that might have been a dive. Duval, thank you for the follow. McBain versus Stamkos to the left of Villalta. So it's a Portland power play. Face-off won back by Stamkos to Forster, the rookie. Miller looking for Stamkos. Stamkos a shot, short side save, Villalta, he'll hold. So like most teams, we ride with 4 forwards on the power play. Stamkos wins it back to Forster again. To Miller. Shot. And he scores! Keandre Miller! His 16th of the year! Just an unheralded year for the defenseman in terms of offense. It's a Portland power play goal! And it's 1-0 Polar Bears. Just a little saucer shot. It went right over Villalta's glove. Forster and Stamkos will get the assists. And it's 1-0 Portland. So Stamkos versus Cooley now. Yeah, Forster and Stamkos, the assist face-off won by Utah. Dursey with the puck. He'll chip it deep as he takes a hit. Miller will get it, send it around the boards to Pettersson, who sends it up to Stamkos and can't get it out of the zone. And now it's going to be a... Oh, no, I thought they were going to call a penalty, but I guess not. Stamkos, Arvidsson shot, saved by Villalta. Good shot by Arvidsson. Little sloppy stick work there, but the ref did not call anything against Portland. Those go right back the other way. Dursey moving in. His pass intercepted by Toffoli. Tyler Toffoli now along the left side. Moving in. Shot, deflected wide of the net. Stamkos gets it behind the net. He circles. He fires. Shot saved by Villalta. Moser has the puck, puts it in front of the net. Dursey there, clears away from harm, gets it up to Keller. Now over to Cooley. Cooley back to Keller. His shot blocked, goes into the corner. Cooley gets it there, gets it to Teravainen moving in. And his shot goes deflected wide. Haula takes it away, sends up to Brandon Saad. Saad, no, I don't play with viewers, Nolan. Duchesne with the puck. Duchesne circling. Sends it to Saad. His shot blocked by Dumba. Sends it up to Gunther, intercepted by White Cloud. He'll push it back into his own zone. McCabe will go back and retreat. And now looking for a long pass to Brandon Saad. Good tape-to-tape pass. Saad moving in, shot. Oh, and Brandon Saad scores! Through a screen, he gets his 17th of the year. Villalta never saw it. And Saad lights the lamp. And it's 2-0 Portland. It's the good high-rising wrister. Right above the blocker, I believe. Yeah, oh, off the blocker, actually. Wow. Off the blocker and in. And so for a game that was back and forth the last time these two teams met, Portland has came out like a house on fire here. Long time ago, Benny, I used to. Schmaltz versus Forster now. McCabe and White Cloud, the assist. Face-off won by the rookie Forster. Romanov over to Clifton. Back up to Forster. Gives it to Joseph. Matthew Joseph, a shot, save. Villalta gets the rebound away from Druin, and he freezes the puck. Some really good shots. Clearly, high blocker side is where you need to be shooting against Villalta. Face-off won by Utah. Dumba up to Kraus. Can't get by Connor Clifton. Gets a hit, gets it to Druin. Then he loses it, but Romanov gathers. Gives it to Forster, who has an assist tonight. Taken away by Valimaki. Over across to Kraus again. He's going to get away from Druin. Gets it to Kerfoot. Kerfoot gaining the zone. Sends it across the... And good job, Connor Clifton with the poke check. As he tries to get it out of the zone and does. Valimaki takes it away from Utah. Sends it over to Kerfoot. Romanov, cross ice to Clifton. Sends it back to Druin. Now an outlet pass to Joseph. Cross ice for Forster, who mishandles it, but Romanov gathers. Romanov back to Forster. He chips it deep. Valimaki takes it away, turns it over to Joseph. Joseph to Romanov. A shot never got through. Blocked by Valimaki in front, and he pushes it up to Kraus. 5.5 left in the first. Kraus hit by White Cloud. Turns it over, but look, Kerfoot takes it away. Everybody just whiffed on that puck for some reason. And a shot ends up on net. Stanley now a shot. Save, and over the net it goes. Actually hits somebody in front, and Sissons gets it out of danger. He misfires on the pass, though, and this will go all the way down as an icing. 3:59 left in the first. Utah has had many shot attempts, but only one shot on net. Kerfoot versus Sissons. Face-off won by Kerfoot to Kesselring. His shot blocked by Miles Wood. Now Wood with speed. Wood with so much speed, he outspeeds everybody. Wood shot saved by Villalta. Gets it back. Another shot saved by Villalta, and he'll hold. Miles Wood turns on the Jets and just flies by the defense to get a good shot off. Duchesne now versus McBain. Face-off won by McBain, back to Dursey. Taken away by Duchesne. Trying to get the Saad, taken away by Moser. Moser up to Dursey now. Outlet pass to Shane Doan. Doan gets hit, loses the puck. McBain gathers, though. Sends it over to Moser. Miller intercepts. 1.5 minutes left in the first period. Miller over to Brandon Saad, poked off his stick. And back the other way, at least for the time being, comes Utah before Miller turns it back over. Gets it to Haula. His pass intercepted by Gunther. Gunther back the other way now, 3-on-2 for Utah. Gunther along the right side. His pass taken away by Duchesne, but he turns it over to Schmaltz. Well, I guess just wasn't starting tonight's game. I don't know. 2 seconds left. One. Haula throws it on net. Will not count as the period expired. At the end of 20 here in Salt Lake City, it's 2-0 Portland. Miller and Saad the goals. Face-offs even, hits even, and shots on net very much favoring Portland. That early power play just really put all the momentum in Portland's car. Stamkos versus Cooley now. Face-off won by Stamkos back to Miller. He gives it to Toffoli, who had 2 goals last game. Sends it over to Miller. Miller, a shot saved, and Stamkos is going to poke it in. The rebound was just sitting there, and Steven Stamkos, take care, Bronny, have a good one, gets his 12th of the year. Good shot by Miller. The puck was just sitting in the crease. Stamkos saw it before Villalta, and he pokes it on home. And it's 3-0 Polar Bears. Stamkos is 12th of the year. Here you go, Bronny. Stamkos versus Cooley. Miller and Toffoli get the assists. Keller to Cooley, knocked away by Pettersson. Arvidsson across to Toffoli, looking for Arvidsson. Does eventually find him. Arvidsson to Miller to Pettersson, a one-time shot save. Villalta, he'll hold. Duchesne versus Cooley now to the left of Villalta. Face-off won by Utah. Teravainen up to Dursey, now over to Cooley. I guess maybe Schmaltz just got demoted, maybe? On the lines. Hall with the puck. Over to Saad, now up to McCabe. Jake McCabe, cross ice for Duchesne. Duchesne a shot. Save Villalta with the blocker as he went short side. Moser up to Cooley now, across to Teravainen. Back to Keller moving in. Over to Cooley. Shot poked away by Gustafsson. Nice play there by the netminder. Saad now. His pass turned over, but Duchesne gathers the loose puck. Sends it back to Whitecloud. Back to Duchesne. He turns it over to Teravainen as he got hit before he could get rid of the puck. Teravainen will chip it deep as he takes a hit from by McCabe. Thank you, Will. Much appreciated. Shot down low. Save. Gustafsson. Bad turnover there by Portland. But Gustafsson up to the challenge. Schmaltz versus Forster. Yeah, he just got demoted. Schmaltz got moved to the second line for some reason. Face-off won by Portland. Clifton up to Forster, the rookie. Forster moving in down low. Sends it back towards Clifton. Pinching in. Shot saved by Villalta. Long pass to Gunter now, one-on-one. The ring general getting help from behind, sends it over, but the puck is knocked into the corner. Valimaki moving in. His shot somehow got through. Gustafsson punches it away from danger, but Utah still has the puck. Valimaki shot, save deflected wide. Looking for a tip in front, but it went wide. Romanov now up to Connor Clifton. 2-on-2 back the other way. Clifton tries to make a pass, but intercepted by Stanley. Now up to Patrick Kane. My God, it's Kane. Kane to Kerfoot. Shot save Gustafsson. He'll leave it for Romanov. Romanov now, outlet pass to Jonathan Drouin. Halfway through the second period, 3-0 Portland. Drouin trying to get it back to the point, but Portland was going for a change, so nobody was there, so Romanov goes back and gets it. And we'll try it again. He leaves it for Pettersson. Back to Toffoli, fresh off the bench. His pass intercepted by Stanley, looking for a trailing Drouin. Krause, his pass again intercepted by Toffoli. Toffoli, pass intercepted, but Pettersson takes it back to Arvidsson. Romanov, his shot blocked. Krause has it and gets it up to Kerfoot. Thank you, Goff. Much appreciated. Michelli to Kesseling. Shot saved by Gustafsson. Saw it all the way. Leaves it again for Romanov, who kicks it around the boards to Steven Stamkos. Sends up to Toffoli, who has an assist tonight. Toffoli along the right side. Toffoli to Arvidsson. Shot. Toffoli. Oh, what a stretch. Villalta does the splits to keep Toffoli from making it 4-0. The puck kicked back to Toffoli right on the doorstep. And he kicked it away, did Villalta. I think 54, 6-4 now, Dylan. Moser with the puck. Chips it up. Cates takes it away. Sends it over to Pettersson. Over to Wood. Miles Wood, back to Sissons, shot saved by Villalta. Sissons, Pettersson, Cates, his shot blocked. Sissons keeps it in, sends it back to Pettersson. Back to Sissons. Sissons moving in, shot save, rebound, cleared away from Wood by Utah. Dursey with the puck, sends it up to Doan. Shane Doan moving in. Doan a shot through his screen, save Gustafsson. Left for Miller. Miller sends it up to Wood. Wood, cross ice for Noah Cates. Slap shot, save Villalta, and it deflects out of play. Big slap shot there. Villalta up to that challenge. Cooley versus Duchesne now to the left of Villalta. 1:39 left in the second period. Stamkos, the only goal of the period, his 12th of the year. Teravainen sends up to Keller now. Keller hit by White Cloud, chips it deep. McCabe gathers and sends back out to Haula. Haula with speed. Haula with speed! Oh, and they back-checked him. He couldn't get the shot off. He had Villalta beat, but he could not get the shot off on the breakaway as White Cloud's shot goes wide, and the period will expire. At the end of 2 periods of play here in Salt Lake City, it's 3-0 Polar Bears. Shots 19-7, hits now favoring Utah, face-off still about even. Slightly favoring Utah. Cooley versus Stamkos. Last time these two teams met here, Portland had to win it in overtime. I do not think we will have an overtime game today. Miller sends it over to Pettersson, but we'll see what happens. Stranger things have happened. Stamkos gains the zone, puts on the brakes, moves to the top of the slot, shot save Villalta. Arvidsson gets it off the boards. His shot blocked in front, never got through. Moser trying to keep it away from Toffoli, sends around to Durzi. Up to Teravainen. Poked away by Miller. Pettersson gets it and sends it up to Stamkos again. 3-on-2 the other way. Stamkos a shot saved by Villalta. Arvidsson back to the blue line. Miller's shot deflected wide. Hit off of somebody there as Moser now gets it in the corner. Sends back out to Cooley. Cooley, who had a goal the last time these two teams met, just last week. And now up to Tyler Toffoli, who gains the zone on the right side. Toffoli a shot. Save Villalta. Durzi clears away the rebound. And the ring general Gunther down the right side. Back to Schmaltz. Shot blocked by Haula. And out of play it goes with almost 5 minutes gone in the third. Schmaltz versus Matt Duchesne. His first game back after missing a couple weeks. Face-off won by Duchesne. Haula has the puck and sends up to White Cloud. Cross ice now to Brandon Saad, who has a goal tonight. Saad puts in the break. Slap shot. Oh, it's going to go in. It went right through Villalta. I mean, he put some extra mustard on that one. Mustard! His 18th of the year. Right through Villalta, and it's 4-0 Portland. Just from the top of the right circle, lets it rip. Villalta got a good chunk of it, but it still found its way in. So Saad's 18th of the year, his 2nd of the game. And now Forster versus Kerfoot. Haula will get an assist on that. And White Cloud gets the other assist. Yeah, Rick, exactly. It's like the Simpsons. Stop. He's already dead. Pass across to Joseph. Now sends it into the corner. Jonathan Drouin is there. Drouin to McCabe, a shot. Nice shot. Better save. I mean, you can't blame Villalta on all of these. Some of these, that last one, absolutely, but he has just been peppered all night, and Utah has been able to do nothing offensively as Drouin sends it across to White Cloud. White Cloud to Forster, over to McCabe. McCabe gains the zone, puts on the brakes, moves in, shot save, rebound, Forster hacking away at it, but Villalta will freeze it. McBain versus Sissons to the right of Villalta. Face-off won by Portland. Romanov with the puck. Romanov moving in. Romanov tries to get a shot off, can't. Now sends it back to Clifton. To Cates, his shot block from the blue line. Wood gathers. Wood gets knocked off the puck. Duhaime has it. Duhaime hit by Clifton. Romanov takes it away, sends back up to Clifton. Now over to Miles Wood. Wood gains the zone. Wood tries to make a pass back, but a good job there blocking it. Wood gathers it back in the trapezoid. Circling around to Romanov, a shot hit in front, never got through. Sissons now has it again. Okay, he gets tripped up, nothing called. Duhaime takes it back the other way. Duhaime hit at the point by Romanov, who chips it deep. Wood will gather for Portland again. His pass is at the door by McBain. Sissons has to take it back. Circling back in his own zone. Sends over to Wood. Across to Romanov. 7.5 left. Romanov slap shot. Save Villalta. He'll hold. And mercifully, a change will be allowed for Portland. Cooley versus Duchesne. To the left of Villalta. 7:12 left in the third. Face-off won back by Utah. Stanley with the puck. Turns it over to Haula. Then he gives it back up to Keller. Cross ice to Teravainen. Back to Kesserling. Across to Cooley. Back to Keller. Keller moving in. Back to Cooley. Shot saved. Gustafsson with the glove. Leaves it for Keandre Miller, who now sends it up to Brandon Saad. Saad along the right side. Saad looking for Haula. One-timer was interrupted or intercepted. Back to Pettersson. Miller, his shot blocked. Keller has it, gets it up to Cooley. Cooley will chip it deep. Miller will go and retrieve it for Portland. Now looking for Toffoli, turns it over to Gunther, but he's off sides. And it'll be a neutral zone face-off. 4:09 left in the third, 4-0 Portland. Stamkos versus Schmaltz. Face-off won by Portland, back to McCabe. Up to Toffoli. Toffoli from the right circle shot. Easy save for Villalta. And again, he will hold. Stamkos versus Schmaltz now to the left of Villalta. Face-off one back to McCabe. McCabe, a slap shot deflected on net. And then cleared away from danger by Utah. Gunther with the puck. 2-on-1. Moving in. Passing back to the trailer. Schmaltz. Back down to Kane. Shot save. Gustafsson. And a pass out to Toffoli out of danger. 2 minutes to go. Moving in is Toffoli. Shot save. Oh, Villalta robbed him with the glove again. What's up, JC? How's it going? Just a beautiful shot, but a better save. Second time tonight that Toffoli's been robbed. Face-off won there by Utah. Moser with the puck. Sends it across to Jersey and up to Krause. A minute to go here in Utah. Just playing for pride now. Michelli's short side save Gustafsson. And a pass around to Joseph. He turns it back over to Michelli. Knocked away by McCabe. Back to Joseph. 45 seconds to go. I mean, maybe JC? I don't know. Bad pass turned over. Pettersson takes it back. Puck deflects around neutral ice. I mean, they're close, but they're still on the outside looking in right now. But that was a big win against the Islanders the other night. Big win. McCabe across to Forster. He gets knocked off the puck. A little bit of a scrum there with Moser. Nothing called. They're letting them play. Kerfoot hit by Joseph. Joseph takes it back. Sends over to Pettersson. Up to Forster. 15 seconds to go. Rookie gains the zone. Sends it over to Jonathan Drew and a shot blocked. Deflects. Oh, and it goes in! Oh, my. I saw that like 6 years ago in Minnesota. Chris Kreider whiffed on the shot, and the goalie was so ready for a blast that he completely overplayed it, and just like that, it slid right underneath him. Oh, Dr. Druin will never get an easier goal. His 12th of the year. And here come the Boo Birds here in Utah, and rightfully so. Just absolute whiff by Villalta. I'm Portland, Cade. I'm the expansion team. Druin, his 12th of the year. With 10 seconds to go. Forster and Pettersson will get the assists. As Haula finds it, tries to clear, can't. Doan has it now. A little bit of a scrum. Now Haula will throw it deep, and that is the game. A 5-0 blowout for Portland here in Utah. Your number 3 star with a power play goal and an assist, Keandre Miller. Hits relatively even, face-offs relatively even, slight edges for Utah, but of course the score and the shots in favor of Portland. Your number 2 star with a goal and assist and 2 hits, Steven Stamkos. Stamkos, who assisted on that power play goal, and then got one of his own, made it 3-0 when he scored right here. Just that rebound, just whoop. And your number 1 star with 2 goals, Brandon Saad. Rick, easily one of our most dominant wins of the year by far. And we're gonna try and squeeze in one more game as we finally return home after a long road trip. And it'll be Kochetkov versus Bobrovsky. This should be good. This should be a good one. Save the game a couple times. All right. So a couple days off for Kochetkov, couple games. And let's see. I probably have to make a change to the line for the AHL. Oh, it is a play. They say it's a playable injury, so I guess he's going to play through it. We'll see what happens. So, anyway. Portland versus Florida. Finally returning home. And then we'll head to Colorado for a quick game and then come back to play Toronto. But that'll be another day. Easily our biggest win of the year. 5-0 over Utah. Absolute domination. As the wearers of the Butterfinger jerseys. That's us. We are the Butterfingers. I'll probably wear the alternates next time I'm on the road. Kochetkov going back in net. And we got a little bit of a goalie controversy because technically, stats-wise, even though he's played, Gustafson's technically been the better goalie. I shouldn't say that. When Kochetkov's on, he's great. When he's not on, he's really not on. Something to keep an eye on down the stretch. Barkov versus Stamkos. We're underway. Face-off win for Florida. Big hit by Pettersson there. Barkov slammed to the ice. Stamkos takes the puck. And home sweet home. A long road trip comes to an end. Forsling to Tkachuk to Tarasenko. Hit by Miller. Arvidsson gathers. Sends it over to Stamkos. Stamkos. Big hit there. Kicks it along to Toffoli. Toffoli looking for Arvidsson. Puck intercepted by Forsling. Barkov gets it. And sends back to Tkachuk. Tkachuk laid out by Pettersson, one of the Bash brothers, and now back to Pettersson, to Arvidsson, moving in, shot, rebound, bounces all the way out to the circle, Tarasenko gathers, and sends up to Forsling, now over to Tkachuk, back to Barkov, 2-on-1, back to Tkachuk, moving in, shot, save, Kochetkov, short side, as Miller gets it up to Haula and out of trouble. Haula sends over to Van Riemsdyk, Portland caught a change, Van Riemsdyk goes in, shot, save, Kochetkov. As now Haula sends to Duchesne. Duchesne on a breakaway shot. Saved by Bobrovsky. And Bennett sends it back around the boards to Bjornfot and up to Van Riemsdyk. And he's going to get tripped up, but nothing called. I thought he might have got tripped, but I guess he just got hit from behind. White Cloud now. Outlet pass again to Duchesne. And here comes Duchesne again with speed. Matt Duchesne poked away by Bobrovsky. He got real close. And Bobrovsky said that's close enough. As McCabe, Joseph, shot, saved by Bobrovsky. Bjornfot now, circling behind his own net, sends it back around the other way to Connotation. Over to Van Riemsdyk. Gets by McCabe, shot, saved, Kochetkov. He leaves it for McCabe. Long pass to Druin, who gets laid out, loses the puck. Bobrovsky has to play it as it trickles on net. Banks it up, turns it over. Romanov back the other way. Has the puck. Sending it, looking for the man, Joseph, in the slot. Knocked away, though. Joseph takes it back. Sends it over to Connor Clifton. Clifton a shot. Saved Bobrovsky with the blocker. Luosterainen now. Luosterainen up to Smith. Back to Lundell. Poked away there by Connor Clifton. Romanov takes it back. to Joseph. Pushes it forward to the rookie Forster. Forster from the left circle. Circling back. Gets tripped up from behind. Nothing called. Mikola with the puck. Former New York Ranger. Sends it over to Riley. Up to Smith along the right side. Smith back to Luostarinen. Shot saved there by Kochetkov. Banked around the boards to Wood. Turns it over to Lundell. His shot through a screen. Luostarinen save again. Smith back to Timu. Shot. Smith down low. Kochetkov finds it and freezes it. Some sloppy puck handling there for Portland leads to a couple of bad turnovers. And then it'll be Dowd versus Sissons. To the left of Kochetkov. Face-off won by Sissons, back to Pettersson. Sissons gets hit hard in the forecheck. Pettersson gathers. Pettersson can't get rid of it. Pettersson turned it over. Down shot, save Kochetkov. And now Tynan down low, shot save Kochetkov. Wood turns it over again. Just forecheck for Florida has just been insane. And now finally Portland is going to get it out of the zone as Wood will send it deep. And Portland goes for a change. Tynan has it poked away by McCabe. Good change there, just in time by Portland. Toffoli with the puck. Toffoli back to Stamkos. Shot saved, point blank range by Bobrovsky. 2:44 left in the first. Duchesne versus Barkov now. To the right of Bobrovsky. Face-off won back by Florida. Ekblad up to Tkachuk, who gets hit hard by McCabe. Saad takes the puck. Sends it over to Haula. Eric Haula. He gets hit hard. Loses it to Barkov. Back up to Tarasenko. Poked away by McCabe. Tkachuk gathers. Then has it poked away again. And here comes Duchesne again with a minute to go in the first. Duchesne on the right side. Duchesne slap shot blocked. Never got through. Saad. Top of the slot. Looking to deflection. Blocker save by Bobrovsky. Tarasenko. One last chance. Hit by McCabe. Tkachuk keeps it in. Back to Ekblad. He gets hit hard. White Cloud fights for the puck. Pushes it back along to Tkachuk. Back down low. Tarasenko. Shot blocked by McCabe. And the first period comes to a close. Good block by McCabe there at the end. At the end of 20, it's no score here in Portland. Florida out shooting the Polar Bears. Hits virtually even. Face-offs virtually even. A quick first 20 there. And Stamkos now versus Barkov once again. Face-off won by Stamkos to Miller. Up to Toffoli. Toffoli looking for the Arvidsson into the slot. Poked away. Tarasenko gets the puck. Back to Barkov. Pettersson takes it back and sends up to Toffoli. Toffoli with speed on the right side. Toffoli looking for Stamkos. Shot. Bobrovsky save. Arvidsson couldn't handle the rebound. Miller keeps it in. The Pettersson shot. Blocker save again. Bobrovsky. Good setup there by Portland. Couple of good shots in a row. As Barkov is going to get hit by Pettersson. And now here comes Portland the other way. Arvidsson from the right circle. A shot. Rebound just goes past Stamkos. Miller pinching in, takes it behind the net, sends back to Pettersson. Toffoli, a shot. Oh, and it almost bounces in, but Bobrovsky finds it and freezes it. Good one-timer by Toffoli. And that'll be Duchesne versus Bennett. 16-11 left in the second period. All four shots this period go to Portland. Connaughton up to Van Riemsdyk, hit by White Cloud as he chips it deep. McCabe will cut it off. Sends over to Duchesne and up to Saad. Now cross ice to White Cloud. Looking for Saad. Throws it towards the net. Bobrovsky will freeze it though. And it'll be another face-off in the Florida zone. Forster versus Lundell. Face-off won back by Florida. Smith with the puck. He will again chip it deep. And Connor Clifton will gather. He'll send up to Forster over the Matthew Joseph. Joseph on the right side. Slap shot save Bobrovsky. Drewendal finds the rebound and buries it. It landed right on his stick. And Jonathan Drouin has now scored goals in back-to-back games. Portland strikes first on Drouin's 13th of the year. The rebound just popped up and then drew in before it even settled. Banged it on in by Bobrovsky. Forster and Joseph should get the assists. What's up, Money? How's it going? Joseph, that's his 30th point of the year. Face-off won by Florida. Connaughton up to Luosterainen. Luosterainen gets it back to Lundell. Hands it back to Connaughton. Hit by Pettersson. Sissons takes the puck away, and he'll send up to Noah Cates. Noah Cates on a breakaway. Noah Cates with speed. Shot saved. Bobrovsky trying to go 5-0 in the backhand. Luosterainen now hit by Miller. Wood takes it away. Gives it to Pettersson. Up to Sissons. And out to Cates. Noah Cates along the right side. Tries to get it back to the point, but too hard of a pass and goes all the way down. Haula has to go back and get it for Portland. Now a long pass for Cates by Haula. Cates from the right circle. Slap shot save Bobrovsky. Connaughton hit by Cates, but he gets it to Luosterainen. Luosterainen. Anyway, puck goes deep. Duchesne keeps it in. Matt Duchesne for Portland, circling. Sends it over to McCabe. Shot deflected, never got through. Looking at that deflection in front. Smith now with the puck for Florida. He gets hit by McCabe. Haula takes it away. McCabe turns back over the Dowd. Knocked off his stick. Saad. Luosterainen to Smith. Down low. Knocked off the puck. Haula gathers. Oh, turns it over. Point blank shot. Save Kochetkov. Oh, what a bad turnover. Luosterainen from the slot. And Kochetkov blockers it away. Back the other way come Portland. Saad. Haula. Shot. Save Bobrovsky. I did, Money. And now football season's over. This period has been all Portland, but that one mistake almost made it all for naught. Dowd versus Forster now. Face-off won by Florida. Ekblad with the puck. Harassed by Forster, but he gets it up to Carcone. Is it Carcone or Carcone? I'm going to say Carcone. Forsling with the puck. Can't get it past the blue line. Kicks back to Ekblad. Back to Carcone. Hit by Romanov. Joseph takes it away. Gives it to Clifton. Connor Clifton turns it over to Dowd, though. And then Dowd just chips it deep. Joseph gets it, sends it back around the boards to Romanov. Romanov, another bad pass to Chuck. Tynan hit from behind. And never got a shot off. As Forsling gets it down low to Tynan. Back to Riley. Shot through his screen. Saved Kochetkov. And Forster gets it out of danger and up to Joseph. 2.5 left in the second period. Joseph looking for the trailer. Forster, though, has it intercepted by Tynan. Yes, Money, when baseball season starts. Tynan back to Barkov. Connor Clifton, good active stick. Shot never got through. To Chuck down low. Rebound stick to side. And to Chuck back to the point for Riley. One-time shot save Kochetkov. He finds it and flips it to Connor Clifton. Toffoli gets it out of danger and out of the zone. Mikkola has to go back and get it for Florida. Up to Barkov. Hit hard by Romanov. Arvidsson gets it out of danger. And now Romanov turns it over to Riley, but knocks it back to Barkov. And now Stamkos is just going to chip it deep back into the Florida zone. The period will expire. The only goal of the game so far goes to Portland. And at the end of 40, it's 1-0 Polar Bears. Here it is again, Druin. Before the puck even settles, he just flips it by Bobrovsky. Shots narrowly in favor of Portland now, as are the hits. Face-offs much more in favor of Florida now. Florida dominated the face-off dot that second period, winning 4 of 5 face-offs. But the hits, the shots, and the score in favor of the home team. Stamkos versus Barkov. This will be our last game of the day, by the way. Face-off one back to Ekblad. Barkov gets it down low to Tarasenko. Back to Barkov. Shot saved Kochetkov. He leaves it there for Miller, who can't get out of the zone. Barkov keeps it in to Tarasenko. Down low shot. Save Kochetkov. And he leaves it for Miller. Looking to try and get it to Toffoli, but it's intercepted. Forsling with the pass, or the puck. Gets it to Barkov. Moving in down low. Turned over. Toffoli takes it away. Here comes Portland 2-on-1. Toffoli with the puck. Shot save Bobrovsky. Forsling now back up to Barkov. Back to Tkachuk. Can't get by Pettersson, and the puck is chipped into the corner. Miller, though, turns it over again. Short side shot, save Kochetkov. He leaves it for Pettersson. And again, bad time for a change. It's going to go all the way down. But Arvidsson wins the race. Arvidsson gets the icing waved off. Verhaeghe now off the bench for Florida has it, takes it away. And he gets it up to Barkov. Barkov gets by Whitecloud. Backhand shot, save Kochetkov. Whitecloud to Saad, to Eric Haula. Haula gains the zone and gets spun to the ice. Bennett takes away. And then gets hit by McCabe, but he gets it to Verhaeghe. Is it Verhaeghe or Verhaeghe? Either way, Saad takes it away. And now passes up to Matt Duchene. Duchene, though, can't split the defenders. Bennett takes it back. And he'll chip it deep. Florida keeps it away from McCabe. Bjornfrot, Connaughton. Nice block shot with the knee. As back to Connaughton. Bennett now to Connaughton. Shot saved by Kochetkov. I didn't see the video yesterday, CGM, so I honestly I don't know enough to be disappointed. But I'm sure wouldn't be surprised if it's disappointing, but we'll see. Bennett over to Luosterainen. Like, I've been busy this week. Like, a trailer about franchise mode has not been the top of my priorities. Shot somehow comes through that grouping up in top of the slot. Saved by Kochetkov, and Romanov gets it out to Forster. Forster now, moving top of the slot, shot, saved, Bobrovsky through a screen, and he'll hold. One nothing Portland. Well, I mean, at least they reworked the logic, I guess, CGM, but I'm not holding my breath for suddenly like a revolution. I want a revolution, but Miller with the puck. Long pass for Joseph. Joseph on the breakaway. Matthew Joseph, backhand shot. Oh, Bobrovsky got a piece and he knocked it aside. Smith now swarmed by Butterfinger wrappers. Yellow jerseys as Joseph gets it to Pettersson. Back to Sissons. Colton Sissons' shot never got through. Miller back to Pettersson. Shot deflected on net, save Bobrovsky. Sissons back to Miller, to Pettersson, another shot, and he scores! Bobrovsky never saw it. Pettersson with the slapper, his 8th of the year, and it's 2-0 Portland. All those bodies in front, Pettersson with a blast from the blue line. And no chance for Bobrovsky. He just never saw it. And by the time he did, it was by him. Sissons versus Dowd now with 5:15 to go here in the third. Miller and Sissons the assists. Face-off won by Sissons, back to McCabe. Over to Whitecloud. Whitecloud up to Sissons. Poked off his stick, Dowd gathers. Sends back to Forsling. To Ekblad. Tynan gets by Wood. Back to Ekblad. Shot blocked by McCabe. And now here comes Miles Wood. Miles Wood on a breakaway. Moving in. Shot saved by Bobrovsky. Wood had a breakaway goal last game, but not this time. As Forsling gets it up to Ekblad. Over to Carcone. Poked away by Whitecloud. Back to Ekblad. Down to Carcone. Down to taken away by Arvidsson. He gets it over to Cates. Back up to Stamkos now. Looking for Cates. Shot saved. Bobrovsky didn't get everything on it. Might have been partially deflected. 1:17 left here in the third. Duchene versus Barkov. Face-off won by Florida. Back to Bobrovsky. Leaves it for Connaughton. Puck kicks up to Tarasenko. A minute to go. Net now empty. It's 6-on-5. Duchene takes it away. Gives it up to Haula. His pass is by Bjornfot. And up to Tkachuk. Hit by Romanov. Kochetkov sends it over to Romanov. Up to Haula. Barkov takes it back. Now Haula takes it away. Haula across to Brandon Saad. Saad will hit the empty net. His 19th of the year. It's 3-0 Portland, and that should do it. I believe Haula and Romanov will get the assists. You can see there, Haula, his 37th point of the year. Oh, only assist goes to Haula, actually. Bjorn fought, up at the chuck, hit hard by Romanov. Connor Clifton takes away, gives it to Romanov. Romanov, cross ice to Drew, and a shot saved Bobrovsky, and he'll hold. Portland on the verge of back-to-back shutouts. Combined shutouts between Gustafsson and Kochetkov. Lundell versus Forster. Face-off won by Lundell. And chipped deep by Florida. Connor Clifton will go and give chase. He'll get the puck. Long outlet pass. Jonathan Drouin on a breakaway. Jonathan Drouin moving in. Shot saved, Bobrovsky. He leaves it for Connaughton. Not my best breakaway for sure. Drouin's actually very good on the breakaways. Smith, long shot, save Kochetkov. And that's the game. A 3-0 shutout following a 5-0 shutout for Portland. Your number 3 star with a goal and a hit, Jonathan Drouin. Portland outshot Florida 25-18, out-hit them 32-30. Faceoffs very lopsided in favor in Florida. Brandon Saad, the empty net goal and 5 hits, your number 2 star. Saad laying the body. And your number 1 star with the 18-save shutout, Peter Kochetkov. Peter Kochetkov. So, a nice 3-0 win there. And the last time we played Colorado beat us 2-0, I think. Yeah, Colorado beat us 2-0. So this will be an interesting one next time we play. I think the ticket prices are pretty set. We'll double check. Take care, Rick. And these aren't bad prices. I don't know why everybody's so mad in Portland. I mean, we're on the verge of winning the cup. In fact, actually, not maybe winning the cup, but at least we're in the playoffs for sure. We're going to raise the prices. Move the parking up now. Concession stand. Yeah, we're on the cheap side for a lot of this. I guess know your market, but we're a winning franchise right now. So you all gotta start supporting us like a winning franchise. All right. Got to make that money. Anyway. The game is saved. That'll do it for us here tonight, everybody. As always, I appreciate everybody hanging out for a couple hours. We'll try to do a stream tomorrow. I have a comedy show tomorrow night, so we'll see how the day goes. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, thanks everybody who hung out tonight. I always appreciate it. I hope you have a good one. And yeah, hopefully we'll be back tomorrow. If we do tomorrow, it might even if I stream tomorrow, I might just save my voice and play more Avowed, which was the new game Friday from last week. But anyway, take care, everybody. Have a great night again. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all hopefully tomorrow. Take care.